Oh me, oh my.
We're live.
Well,
It's happening. We got my good friend here. Are you Ramen Face? Are you known by another name?
funny
I
people
know
call me
some
Gaji.
people.
The community is Ramen Face.
All right. The community knows you as Ramen Face. A certain individual knows you as other things that we'll get into later on, I would imagine. You had
Ramen Face.
you had a run in today.
I did. I
We
had a
got it.
bit
We
of
got him on
a
screen.
kerfuffle.
We're not being coy right now. He's right here. We're talking about this guy
Oh,
again.
they know.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to talk about this guy anymore.
There we go.
Yeah, he's right there. Yeah. I don't want to talk about him anymore. I wasn't trying to do this. In fact, this is like a super stealth stream. I'm going on unannounced. I'm going to private this when it's done. And if you're seeing this on YouTube, it means this Joker has done something else that has gotten my agitation up to the point where I have now posted this on YouTube with some sort of insane thumbnail to draw a whole bunch of traffic to it. Maybe we'll just say that Galactus is confirmed for Marvel Strike Force and then railroad him into this. Does that sound right? Something like that.
Put Gambit coming
Yeah.
out next week.
Gambit released,
Gambit
and
event or something
then you're
like that.
watching this because this guy's got to be dealt with in some way. It has to be addressed. It has to be dealt
Must be
with.
stopped.
I don't care what happens to him. He can have a channel, he can have an audience, but I think you should know who you're dealing with when you're dealing with this guy, or when you're trying to tell people, "Oh no, I gotta watch him because he's the smartest one. He's got all the best advice." Like, I'm telling you, how desperate are Marvel Strike Force players that they got to turn towards sources like this? It's unreal.
I'm about to
Like-
say such hatred.
Like, please, I mean, you have so many content creators out there. And I believe, Ramen, you're going to step into the ring at a certain point here, too. You got myself,
I am.
you got Reminex, Boilon, Mobile Gamer, Valley
Tony.
Flying, Goofy. Who else is out there that look? I'm even gonna say Phil. You know, me
Run.
and Phil have no love loss or anything, but I'm gonna say even Phil is a better alternative than this. Probably a much better alternative than this, honestly. If you want to be dead honest about it, yeah, absolutely. And yeah, all the non-voice that we have out there, Run 7, everybody who's just on
Lenora.
Twitch. There's so many. Remy Rex. We've done her videos on here. Just so many content.
Gizmo.
Dorky Dad. How could I forget Dorky Dad? So we've just named every content creator. You know what? I'm gonna link every content creator that I can
Root.
possibly.
I am
Root. I'm gonna name them all underneath so that you can have as many options as possible instead of this.
A rock.
This guy, a rock.
Paint dry.
Paint anybody.
Anything
all right,
else?
so explain this to us. Explain, because he's pulled this video as he's pulled a couple other videos, 3-4 different videos. Mick Mole, yes, how could I forget Mick Mole? I've done videos with him. Mick Mole, also a very good content creator.
Gino.
Gino, of course. What, man, dude, I'm just slipping tonight. Like, yeah, I'm
Gino.
awkward. And dead last, Genome. All right, look.
We saved the best for last, Gino.
There you go. All right, so explain this to us, what we're going to watch here. This has been pulled from the internet, and I feel awkward about posting it because if I pulled something from the internet, I wouldn't necessarily want someone else to do this to me, but I'm not doing it the day it happened. Oh my God, I forgot again. Tony Scungili. Yes, Tony.
No, I said Tony.
Oh, good. You said Tony.
Yeah.
Jesus. All right, stop naming content creators, Chad.
Because he's live now.
Stop making me
Hey,
feel
okay.
horrible. All right, look. Anyways, we gotta get to the bottom of what happened here. So all right, we named all these great content creators. Why were you going here? What were you doing?
Yeah, I'm about to say, why are you watching this guy?
Yeah, out of all those options that we just listed that you know about, you ended up in this guy's stream. Why were you here instead of literally anywhere else?
Because I was walking from the grocery store and I was like, all right, I need my daily dose of Strike Force. And I went to YouTube to see what you had posted, to see if you had posted anything.
I did.
And you did. It was the video with Apocalypse, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch that. But then for some reason, and I have blocked his channel for my recommendations, but his live came up, and I was like, this dude is still live, and I was like, who could be watching this guy? Like, it's got to be like 10 people. I mean, who wants to? Because
Yeah,
it just
and
spews
it
hatred and
was
stupidity.
literally like 20 people, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I
20
made I made 21 or 22. So yeah, so I was like, let me see what he's talking about. Because when I saw that video of him saying, "Don't use Kestrel in the tech lanes,"
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, this guy,
Which,
he's
all right,
got that."
and for context, I mean that's a video that the whole community did see. Like
What's up, Fire Force?
many of his videos are ignored. However, this one, and he knew it was going to be a hot take, right? And I've already replied to that video. I already did a react on it. Um, but you know, he knew that was going to be a big video. And one of my main problems with that, and the reason why I did the react, is because he knew it was going to get a lot of views. So he made sure at the start of the video to throw shade at me and throw shade at Reminex by name. And it's like, dude, why are you doing that? Like, if I'm going to make a big video, the last thing I do is like diss on another content creator at the start. I don't even do that with this guy. When I make big Marvel Strike Force videos, I know it's going to get a lot of views. I'm just like, it's all about this guy. Like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? It doesn't make any sense to me. And it strikes me as someone who has like, you know, issues, which I think you kind of landed right in the middle of being in his live stream. So
Yeah.
this is, when we start playing this, is this where you came in, or had you been lurking for a little bit and watching what was going on and you just couldn't take it anymore, or what was happening?
This is immediate because I saw that when I saw that he had 20 people watching him, I immediately went to the live stream and was like, why?
Okay.
This is
All
as
right.
soon as it, yeah.
So you were just like, what's happening, guys? Didn't you get the memo? This guy is, you know, I don't want to be unfair. And he's going to talk and he's going to put his own foot in his own mouth. We already know where this is going. I've already had the rundown here. But, you know, haven't you got the memo? This guy, let's just say he's not very sensitive towards other races, cultures, or lifestyles. Okay, is that fair to say? Is that the most pleasant way to say this without being
That's-
hateful?
And he'll still call that hateful.
Right, you know, there's nothing I can do.
He'll play victim,
Yeah.
regardless.
All right, so you came in and you were just like, why are there 20 people? You thought you would be the only one.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
like, why is this still
Okay.
a platform that you're speaking on?
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it is a good question. Like, why are you doing? Because like the last live stream he did before he went away was a 6-hour live stream where he basically said something offensive about every 10 minutes, like intensely offensive every 5 minutes, which is something that no other content creator for Marvel Strike Force has ever done. Like, ever. No one's ever been that offensive. And like, another reason why I've made this video is because people will tell me, they'll be like, what's the big deal, Mr. Hartgrave? So he's done this, so he's done that. Now, a majority of people will say, hey, right on, Mr. Hartgrave. Someone needs to point this out. We don't want this element in the community. Let me be clear about that. But there is a small voice that will be like, hey, his information's actually pretty good. I think we can get over the fact that he said X, Y, or Z. You might not understand exactly how bad this 6 hours was. It was really bad. Like,
It was terrible.
nasty.
It was the part about toothpaste and the vaccine.
I mean, those are things that you could just get triggered on. It wasn't so much that. It was the racial stuff. It was racial slurs. It was hatred towards trans
Homophobia.
people, homophobia, let's not say hatred, because he's like, I don't hate them, I just dislike them. But look, it was really negative talk about the LGBT community, which I believe the Marvel Strike Force community as a whole is okay with. I mean, society as a whole has kind of gotten over it. It used to
Yeah,
be
2022 now.
Yeah, it's 2022 and we're kind of over this crap. And this strikes me as like Neanderthal kind of caveman, which he doubles down on. He's like, I am a caveman. I embrace toxic masculinity, which is also a problem. As gamers, I don't like toxic masculinity in my games. And I think a lot of the issues with actual Marvel Strike Force, I think this is relevant to Marvel Strike Force because some of the problems that we have are Marvel Strike Force players being toxic towards other Marvel Strike Force players in game for no reason, for no benefit other than to be I gotta win. It's all about me. Oh, my alliance goes hard.
Just let people live.
Yeah, just calm the hell down. Like, what? I just as a small like, how is this? How is this relevant towards Marvel Strike Force? How does this tie in? The reason I say that, and then we'll get to the video, is just a real quick story. We had one of the top 5 alliances in war. We are not a war alliance. We've reached out to the leaders and said we are not a war alliance. What do? They full boost. They full boost and they full clear us, including all of our offense rooms, right? No big deal. And I'm not going to cry about it. It's not about that. I'm saying that's toxic masculinity inside the game, screwing up the experience for other people. It's not a necessary element in our society. I don't know why that persists. And one of the reasons is dudes like this.
I don't even see why we need it. It's kind of unnecessary.
Yeah.
Like sweat.
It's crazy. All right. So anyways, personal issues aside with toxic masculinity, he says a lot of other shit. And I feel that I need to kind of play this, especially at this point. If I'm playing this now, he's done something even worse. And I don't think anyone's going to believe it from me anymore. If it's just a bunch of hearsay, if it's just me going like,
what's up, Kane?
This guy is this or this guy is that, I think they actually need to hear it from him at this point. And if this doesn't do it, like if I still get, hey, I don't think this is that bad, then I guess we have the 6-hour footage, and I don't want to do it because it will be unpleasant, but I will go through the 6-hour footage. I will do a super cut, and we will play that as a final kind of, look, this happened. He stands by all of it. He doesn't apologize for a damn thing, by the way. None of the racist things that he says, none of the hateful things he says, none of the things bashing on the LGBTQ community, none of that shit. Doesn't roll back any of it. We'll double down on all of it if you ask him today.
If anything, he says we're the ones spreading hate because we're identifying it.
Yes. Bringing it up, talking about it is apparently a bad thing. And to an extent, I kind of agree. Like, I don't want to do this. I'm not trying to do cancel culture on him. That's why I'm not doing this on the day it happened. That's why you're seeing this on YouTube like a month later. I don't even know how long it's going to take him to blow another gasket. I just kind of, he can't stop saying my fucking name, and I wish he would stop. And that's what happens. You say my fucking name enough, and then you connect it to racist, bigoted statements, and you get videos made on you. That's just what happens. Because I don't know what else to do when people use my name and then use racism or bigotry in like the same fucking sentence. I don't know what else to do. All right, so walk us through this. You've entered the chat. I'm going to play this and we'll stop it so that you can tell us, because we can't see what the chat is or what you're saying to him. Just his end of it. Yeah.
That big disrupt.
By the way, this stream is just awesome, isn't it?
Okay, the mind.
Like, it's like so exciting what he's doing now. How could you not watch him every day? Right? Isn't this a fascinating stream? I love this. This is high production value on this.
Control and whatever. Now let's apply the disrupt. Okay, defense down.
So we're just playing some Marvel Strike Force. Like, I don't even know how we start getting into like all the stuff we get into from like just hanging out and playing on Marvel Strike Force is kind of weird.
Now let's apply slow to everyone. And now Punisher. Punisher should be able to do some big damage because of that defense down.
Using Punisher.
Yeah, that is a weird choice in itself, using Punisher. I mean, he gives city heroes like a boost to damage, so it's an interesting idea. It's not horrible.
Okay, so not so great. 120,000 only.
Just thinks he has these original ideas.
You know what? I feel like this isn't the spot. I feel like I screwed up. He was doing a raid. Yeah, he's doing a raid with the Web Warrior. Sorry, I was a little too early. Okay, this is where it happens. I know this footage.
128.
I know this footage too well, like it's a damn movie or something. It's so weird.
Nothing about you. Nothing about your dull, terrible quality content is entertaining and baiting.
All right, so there's where you popped in and you just casually tell them, you know, your content. I mean, you're making I think it's a very spot on critique of what's happening here. This is very boring. He's not talking. He's just tapping buttons and staring at his screen. He's looking down into the corner. I'm just being constructive, okay? There's a lot of beginning streamers out here, and a lot of you look like this, and it looks like shit, okay? It's boring. You need to talk, motherfucker, like it's a radio show. Entertain some people. I don't know, or else you're not going to be one of the top guys. I mean, you're not out here unless you're just out here literally fucking around, you need to do better than this. I rated a guy last night, right? He didn't even look at his fucking chat. He didn't even know Mr. Hartgrave showed up with like 50 people. All right, like tune in if you're live. Is my suggestion if you're doing this seriously, which I believe he's trying to do. Like this is not a joke channel. This channel has about as many subs as I do. Bring something to your live stream, like personality or whatnot. I mean, God, please actually don't bring your personality if it's fucking atrocious, but
Oh, yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
what,
you're right,
like
KJ.
you asked for it, you know, all right. You're like, this is boring. He's like, oh, I can spice it up for you. You
Actually, I did ask. I said, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm here to entertain." And I was like, "How is this?
oh no,
You're not doing that."
I think it got better.
And then that's when I made that comment.
I mean, he starts entertaining you though, so you got to give him that. He did deliver.
Is it more entertaining to react to other people's videos?
Okay, so there's something for me. So like you jump in and somehow the conversation goes to me. The reason why, and I'm not trying to be like egotistical with that, but the reason why I'm the only guy doing reacts, right? As far as I know, I'm the only Marvel Strike Force guy doing reacts, or at least I was the first one. I don't know if I'm the only one still, but that really
Strife was
feels
one of the best characters in the game.
that really feels
Right?
like targeted towards me when he says like reactions are that, you know, big of a deal. I mean, they are. Just very shortly, reaction videos are a huge part of YouTube. They have been for a long time. They're not going anywhere. They can be immensely entertaining. They can be videos onto their own rights. I mean, what we're doing here is we're barely even playing his video on purpose because the things that I want to say and the things that I want to talk to you about with you are about this. So we're playing the reference material, but then so much is outside of it. I mean, I watch reaction videos all the time. It's why I do them, because I find them entertaining. I'll watch people react to songs that I've already listened to on my own. They don't replace the actual content. In this case, it does replace the actual content. Like, you don't need to watch this. This is actually one of the most boring things on the planet to watch, but there is so much more here than just me. All right, a bad reaction video, yes, I agree with, is like horrible to watch because you're basically just watching someone watch something, which I've seen as well, which is awful. So if you do a react, please stop it every once so often and actually talk. That makes it a good reaction video. But yeah, I felt like that was like a call for no reason. Why would he throw that in there? Oh, my content is boring. Well, how about that Mr. Hartgrave? He is worse. Like, what? Why would you bring me in?
I'm gonna say we weren't even talking about you.
Yeah, like, what the
I
hell,
never
man?
brought you up
Yeah.
at all.
You said that this specifically is boring, and he's like, oh, not as boring as Mr. Hartgrave. Like, really?
Is that original content?
It is. It is like a lot. I mean, especially, look, I don't want to toot my own horn, but some of the videos on my channel that could count as reaction videos are so much more than a reaction video. Like, I've probably put more effort into some of my reaction videos than some YouTube creators have put into original content. Like, for sure. Have you seen some of that? Do you know what I'm talking about? We're probably talking about that Zemo guy, right?
I love that Zemo guy. He's cool. He's cool.
Right.
We need to see him more on the channel. Where's he at, by the way?
What you don't know about Zemo is that it actually takes me, Mr. Hartgrave, a lot of effort to produce a Zemo segment, as you might be able to imagine. And if that segment is a reaction, it actually sometimes takes even more production to make that happen. So that's pretty high effort content, actually.
Rice.
Yes. A saying, by the way, that has been coined by many other content creators in the community. I'd say Mr.
Every time I hear
Hartgrave.
somebody say it, I'm just like that Leonardo DiCaprio meme.
I'd say that Mr. Hartgrave and maybe even more so that Zemo character have been very much more influential than some others in this community. All right,
Buy it, Bryce.
let's
Buy it
this
999
this is
times.
getting disgusting. Let's move on.
At least I make my own content. I don't use the
What?
videos of other people.
What? Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. At least I make my own content. You piece of shit. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy.
Again, I never brought you up, so I don't know.
No, he's just going off. He's just angry. He talks about me being angry. He's just like going off on me, basically. Because I'm the only one doing. I
didn't
would
say
say this
nothing
is
about it.
someone else. Oh, another thing I want to bring up is this dude straight up does reaction videos himself. He just doesn't know it. He's too fucking dumb to realize that he does reaction videos too. When you read a blog, what the fuck are you doing? You're reacting to another
reacting
piece
to
of
the
content.
blog.
It's not a video. Okay, big fucking deal. You're still reacting to some shit. It's actually more boring than reacting to a video. That's why I prefer to react to videos instead of fucking blogs. In fact, I would rather react to a guy reading a blog than react to a blog itself. Like, it's just more entertaining for me and for you. But whatever. And as a slight just towards me not making my own content, look, I got all you motherfucking Marvel Strike Force content creators beat and then some. The only guy that can like top me on creativity is probably Run7, who does some really high effort shit. He doesn't do a lot of it because high effort shit like takes a lot out of you. So I do like 1 or 2 a month where I really kind of go all out and get really creative. Other than that, yeah, maybe sometimes I just come out and react to a video, but still I'm giving 110%. I mean, I drain cases of water every week from how much I'm talking, yelling, animating. This is a pretty high energy, pretty high intensity show that I only do twice a week because it actually takes quite a bit out of me to do it more than that. So fuck him. Yeah, let's just fuck him.
Your stuff was pretty original.
I would say so. I would say so. And like, we're getting gross again. I don't want this to be the Mr. Hartgrave is great show, but he is, and this guy sucks. All right, let's go on.
People
Zemo's cool
who
too.
talk over what they are saying.
I don't talk over what they're saying. I stop the video and then I talk and then I let them talk. Like I really don't talk over the videos very much. I do try to give them their own space. I'm conscious of that. So fuck you. Motherfucker doesn't even watch my shit, yet he's got all these fucking ideas about it. That's ridiculous.
I don't hate gay people. Who said I hate gay people?
So did you accuse him of hating gay people right there?
I was because when I came
that
to the
seems
stream,
random.
I was like, and this was like a while ago. I was like, how is this homophobic, racist dude still have a platform to stream on?
Okay. But now, while you're saying that, there's actually like people in the chat that were saying things that were homophobic. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah. I don't think the people said it yet, but yeah.
Okay, but that does happen. Like the 20 people that are there are going to say racist things. They're going to say homophobic things. We can't see them, but that's happening in his chat, and he's not going to address any of that.
I'll even tell you when to. I'll tell you.
That's crazy to me. That's fucking crazy. So even like, okay, let's just pretend. Let's live in another world. Let's just think that this is all a misunderstanding. He's actually a genius comedian. This man isn't racist. He isn't homophobic, but he'll let his chat room literally be full of bigoted, homophobic, racist people. That is okay? I mean, not for me. It's not where I want to hang out.
I'm about to say.
Yeah, I don't know. That's fucked up.
Because I don't like them, because I think they're...
So he says he doesn't hate gay people, but he doesn't like them. So don't say that he hates them. He doesn't like them.
I'm dead.
That's fine. That's fine, right? Okay.
life choices are wrong.
Their life choices are wrong. Doesn't hate them, okay? Doesn't hate them, but doesn't like them and thinks that their life choices are wrong. Okay, that's... I don't know exactly why we're picking over like semantics at this point, but okay.
That doesn't mean I hate them. There is a big difference between hate and not liking.
Is there? Like, what's the difference? Does anyone here in the chat know? Like, do you have?
I mean, I will say this. I don't like watermelon.
Okay.
But I like watermelon flavored candy. That's totally different from someone's lifestyle, so...
So, all right, he doesn't like gay people, but maybe he's into like certain gay activities.
Oh, maybe he goes to gay pride.
Okay, doesn't like gay people, but will attend the gay pride parade because it's a really good time. Is that fair to say? I mean, that's
They do
interesting.
be turning up.
That's interesting. Okay, I mean, if he comes out and says that, that would definitely change my mind. It would be like, I don't like gay people, but I really like watching Glee, and that.
I like what Hollow Lord said. That's funny.
Yeah, that's
We
cool.
have a funny chat.
What did Hollow Lord say? Doesn't hate them, just disagrees with the fact they exist. Okay, yeah, that's calm. That's fine. That
So it's
seems
like,
to
I don't
make
hate
sense.
you, just stop existing.
Yeah, just stop existing, and all your life choices are wrong. I don't think he's going to the gay pride parade. I don't think it's happening. I don't feel that.
He's definitely
I
going
don't,
to.
I don't think so. I don't think
They know
so.
some good. They know some nice parts.
Chat's getting just nasty now. All right, let's move on.
Like, at least get your facts correct.
At least get your facts correct. He doesn't
I
hate
saw the
them.
video.
Okay, so then did you follow up? I mean, I would have followed up and been like, okay, great, you don't hate them. Why don't you like them? I mean, he'll tell you, and we know why. Like I said, there's a 6-hour stream. He thinks that their lifestyle is self-destructive. And, and basically, I believe it's because they don't make babies.
Yeah, he said that means we're gonna go extinct or something like that.
Does he
the
say
world's
that
gonna
here?
Be destroyed.
Does he say that in this video, or is that something else?
That was the no, that was the 6-hour rant. Remember?
Okay,
He
that
said
was in the 6. I didn't watch the 6-hour rant, dude. There's no
I
human.
watched like 10 minutes of it. My brain
Jesus.
cells, I was losing them.
That's funny, but even the 10 minutes you watched, there was something horribly offensive. Like I said, every 10 minutes that you would pick, it was something just like, wow, that's it, like a caveman take and kind of offensive. Wow.
Before you talk about anything, when did I play the video?
Please watch my 6-hour live stream before you come in here and criticize me. You must watch all 6 hours of the live stream. I mean, he's removed it. We can't. I mean, like, it would be fair enough to say that if the live stream was like still around so that we could actually go do our homework. Mr. Hartgrave has it all on his channel. Okay. You know
Which
this.
is funny.
I try to be funny about it, and it's all there. Every hot take that I've ever had, I like gay people. I like trans people. I'm really not racist. I try to be very clear about that. I mean, I don't know. People say that you're he says that you're my token black friend. That's weird.
Hey, Zealot, I said the same thing.
I don't even know. What did Zealot say? He doesn't hate them. He's just attracted to them, which is why he dislikes them. Very possible. Very possible. But yeah, I don't even know. Look, I have 65 friends in here right now. I don't know what color they are, and I don't fucking care. I really don't. It couldn't matter to me less. All these people are great. I don't understand I don't know what the fuck is going on. And this is all on my channel. It's all there for everyone to see. It hasn't been deleted. It never will be. It's actually, I delete more Marvel Strike Force videos than I do videos that have my opinions in them because my channel it's the Mr. Hartgrave channel. It really doesn't, it's not a Marvel Strike Force channel. This guy's channel is a Marvel Strike Force channel. I don't know why we have to hear so much about his personal bullshit. I'm really glad he removed this, which is one of the reasons I'm not putting it out today, is because I think he made the right move by taking this down. And I know he made the right move by taking his 6-hour bullshit stream down. Like, this guy should not be doing this. It should be like a dirty secret that he has these thoughts and feelings. Like, this is not something to be proud of.
Victim.
Not in 2022. I think 10, 20 years ago, this guy was loud and proud, right? And it was fine. But this is really outdated shit.
And I'm actually a victim, yes. If I'm being a victim of people attacking me, of course I'm gonna be. If people are being unfair to me.
I mean, look, I apologize that I didn't play his side of it from the start. I was trying to protect his identity. And I thought that was the best move because I thought that the things he was doing would be really damaging towards his channel. At this point, he doesn't give a shit and I don't give a shit. So you can know who the fuck he is. What do we got going on in chat here? I see you freaking out there, Ramen.
Tarkov Gaming is funny because he's playing the victim card. I'm like,
what is
Nani?
that?
How are you the victim?
I don't know how he's a victim. I don't know what the fuck is going on there. Like, doesn't really flimsy. really flimsy. And yeah, he's saying that we're like putting words into his mouth. I'm really not. I'm trying to quote as directly as possible from video number 1, even though I didn't play his footage, which I probably should have, because then we would all know that he said all the things that I said he said. At first, I was putting text on the screen that was verbatim. I was actually playing back his words and making sure that I quoted him verbatim. Everything in that video was directly out of his mouth in context. I wasn't taking anything out of context or putting or making any words up. It was all exactly what he said. And then the next video that followed, the next big like fuck you, was I was doing an impersonation, but I was saying all the things he actually said. I would play it, I would say the words exactly, and then I would cut him out to protect his identity. But I'm not doing that anymore. Now you can just fucking hear him talk, because apparently that was me being an asshole. I mean, it was really a lot of work to protect his identity, and it worked. A lot of people didn't know who the fuck I was talking about. Most people did. Which is why all of his subs went back up. All of his views went back up. His channel went back to normal, and then he decided to start getting into it again, and that's why I made another video again. And now I'm releasing this, perhaps, because now he still won't stop. He's going to mention me by name at a certain point here, right?
Fartgrave, but yeah.
Sure, yeah, whatever. He'll put a fucking different letter in front of my name every time. He's very creative. His content's very original. He says my name
1,000 IQ.
different ways. Yeah. I might inspire him. So yeah, I don't fucking know. And he alluded to me there by calling me basically a react lord, and that I don't have actual content. I just react to other people, which is true. I'm a fucking hack, you know, and that's why nobody likes me or watches my videos. It's clear. It's clear because when I go live, 63 people show up, and when he goes live, 20 people show up, even though I go unannounced and he says it a day ahead of time. No, it makes sense.
Well, I appreciate you coming to the stream. Thanks for the free view, Ramen Face. You made the stream more exciting because nothing was going on. We are doing Gamma Raid or whatever, and you just made it a lot better.
I mean, facts. Thank you. Thank you for making quality content.
He should pay me, actually. I should have got paid for that stream.
You should get a cut. You should definitely get a cut. When this video does massive numbers, I'll make sure we buy. I like your microphone. I'd say I get you a microphone, but you already got one. It looks nice.
Oh yeah, nice.
It's good mic.
Thank you.
I like it glows red.
I just find it funny, like you have no idea what are you talking about, and you follow what some crazy person like the guy you know, you follow what he says, and you don't even get your facts straight.
Look, you see, this is why I got to make these videos now, and why I have to show him, because he'll say that I'm like, don't have my facts straight. I'm not playing his side of things. I'm misrepresenting him. I don't know how I can do that. How the fuck can I misrepresent you if I'm literally playing you? Like, here's your chance. Go for it. Talk, motherfucker. Give us your worldviews. I got it. Like, he's like begging me to take the 6-hour video, and it's like he wants an editor. Does he want an editor? Is he begging me to edit his shit and make it more punchy?
Edit that video.
Edit the video, take the 6 hours and edit it down, and let's get the real dude on screen. Fuck me, man. It's so gross. I don't even want to do it. But if you're going to keep on with this, that I'm making shit up, I didn't make a goddamn thing up. I haven't said one thing that isn't what he said. I'm really trying to avoid any kind of conjecture or my own coloring of this. I mean, I think the things that we're having a few jokes here about him going to the gay pride parade. He would never. I don't think he would ever. He's really seems to really.
Because they throw some slamming parts.
Yeah, absolutely. He's really missing out on a good time. But like the honest fact is that he seems really put off by the LGBTQ community, like heavily. So
you never talked with me, and you have no idea what you're saying.
I mean, we can watch you, dude. Are you aware that you're on camera? Like, he's on camera. We can all see him.
I seen the clip.
He's typing now. He's typing to you. You've been sharing with me the screenshots. What video is this on where his comments are visible to the world right now? Ramen. Where is that?
It was
where is that
it's this one.
conversation?
No, it's his last video
Okay.
that hold up. The last video that he did actually.
So there's
The
a
last
video.
video that he uploaded.
There's a video right now where he calls you my slave, and he says you work on my woke plantation.
Mhm.
I'm not fucking around. That's what is said. That's what's typed right
Mhm.
now publicly for everyone to see. Like, I'm not making that shit
It's
up. You would
the-
think I was. That's crazy. What I just said was nuts.
It's the important tips to get more rewards out of your raids. Go there, and I'm like the first comment. There's only 2 comments,
There you go.
but yeah.
So there you have it. I mean, like,
Actually, he responded since then.
oh, there's a new one. Is it something shockingly offensive? Can read it to us.
I'm gonna say I can read you the comments.
Oh God. I mean, yeah,
You
but
want me to
read
read the-
now. Look,
what it said
I'm
on
going to
the-
ask you to read them, but you have to read them verbatim. Do not color this.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, we need
I
to
am
tell
not
the
gonna
truth.
Exaggerate at all.
I don't want to drag him through the mud.
This is gonna be verbatim.
Verbatim.
There's a couple of them.
Verbatim.
All right, so after he made this video, he privated it immediately. Oogie boogie, we had it, and so I put on a thing says, "LOL, look who made the live stream private. You're a coward." Then he responded, "Yes, I'm not going to give Fartgrave more free content." That's childish. I'm sorry. Enough of him making money out of me. You can be his token and his slave, but I won't.
I'm going to guarantee you right now that people watch my videos for me and not for the content that I'm watching. They would literally go watch the content I was watching instead if I wasn't entertaining. So I make my money off of me, and then I repurpose that to the people that I work with. So fuck you. It's my response to that. Not to you. You read that beautifully.
I try. Then hold up. Go back. Then I said, "Did you just call a black?" Because I told him in this video that I was a black person.
But no one believed you.
Which
No one believed you in the chat.
somebody in his chat was like, "You're not black."
They're like,
You can't be a
brother,
black person.
brother, there ain't no black people playing Marvel Strike Force. Brother, that doesn't happen. That's an urban myth.
Goddamn black people.
Black people don't own phones. Liar.
So I said, "Did you just call a black person a slave and a token?" Because he said both of them. And then I said, "LMAO, I'm not sure if you know how ignorant you sound, and you knew I was black because I told you, but okay." Then he says, "You are his token and you are his slave." Again, doubling down on both terms.
Wow. I mean, honestly, I don't
You
know
are-
you that well for you to be either of those things to me. There's no way.
I'm about
This
to
is
say,
the
like, we're friends,
second
you know?
time, maybe the third time that we've actually talked. The second time face to face, the third time on voice. How the fuck are we that close? I don't know.
And how a token?
And I would have told you, if you told me I'm about to go on live stream and fuck with this guy, I would have said, don't do that. Don't do that. And this is in no way an encouragement for anyone else in my audience to fuck with this guy. That's not what I want. I do not want anyone to fuck with him on live streams. I don't want anyone to fuck with him in the comments. I've never asked for that. I never will. I am just reporting on how this... If he would stop saying my fucking name, I'd stop talking about him. If he'd stop throwing casual shade at me, I'd be done. I was done. It was over. What the fuck, dude?
Man, I don't know why he
Stop it.
I don't know why he brought you up.
I-
But yeah, then he says, "You are fighting something that has nothing to do with you. You are angry for something that has nothing to do with you. Seriously, dude, get a life. You could be doing so much more interesting things than working at Mr. Hartgrave's woke plantation."
Oh, that's so fucked up to say. Why did he say that?
Working at your woke plantation.
I mean, look,
How did-
I got equality over here. I have gay pride over here. All on the woke plantation. Everyone's welcome to join. We're all free on the woke plantation, though. You are literally allowed to think what you want on my woke plantation. That is part of it. That is part of being woke, is allowing other people to express themselves.
Plantation, took and enslave,
So
all in 3 comments.
now I know those comments. There's a new one.
Oh no. It was. I think I didn't click the fact that he. I responded to that comment, so it was popping up as my own comment for some reason.
Okay, good deal.
Yeah,
Oh
he's
my
not
god.
responded
We
since
want now the
an
Mr.
hour ago.
Now the Grave Diggers want a woke plantation emote. I don't even know how to make one of those. I don't know what that would be.
It'd
But
be
yes,
like a rainbow flag on a house or something.
definitely, yeah, a rainbow over a farm. I don't know, man. All right, look, let's move on.
I never said I hate him. No, I never said that. That's
To Boyle on. Now he's referring to Boyle. He never said he hated him, and that's true. He never said he hated him. He says he doesn't like him. Okay? To be honest, to be fair, he said, no, I don't like him. He has partner. No partner. That's all he said, which is enough for me. He thinks that he has to like hate him. Like, I hate Boyle on it. You need to go to his house and hurt him. Like, no, that's insane. Like, he never said that. Of course he never said that. Well, I don't know. I don't want to say of course, because there are people out there like that. He's not one of them at this time. He wasn't like that on live stream, but he is telling his audience, his following, that he's the smartest guy who plays Marvel Strike Force, right? That's one of his big catchphrases. I'm the smartest guy that plays Marvel Strike Force. So I know best. Boyle on is crap. And he doubles down on this later on. He actually says something worse about Boyle and worse about Goofy than he said about anybody since. I think actually probably the worst things he says in this video, at least pertaining to Marvel Strike Force content creators. In the 6-hour stream, he just said worse things about humanity in general, but this is pretty bad what he's going to get to here.
not true. That's a lie that Mr. Fartface said.
No, I never said it. I never fucking said it. Pull it up. Pull up the fucking video. Why don't you do reacts to me, motherfucker, and show me the times where I say that you said you hated some motherfuckers? Like, I don't know, man. And if I did, then I fucked up. I didn't mean it, you know? I don't need to make shit up about this guy. He thinks I need to make shit up. I don't need that. It's not necessary. I can quote him
Does it
verbatim.
himself.
Yeah, it's like you can quote him verbatim and it's worse than the shit you can make up. Like, it's worse.
I never said I hate him. I'm sure there are clips of the live stream where I talked about that, and I never said hate. Hate is a very strong word, and you are not telling the truth, because I never said that word. I don't use that word because
I mean, it's pretty a strong sentiment to say that gay people being gay is self-destructive and that they should change that about themselves. Like, I don't know if he understands exactly. I mean, I don't think he cares or he feels so strongly in the other direction it negates it. But when you tell someone from the LGBTQ community that their lifestyle is self-destructive and that they are going down a dark path, and you keep hammering that into them, and you're not the first person to tell them that, right? They've heard that from everybody. They've probably heard that from their parents. They've probably heard that from their close friends. Hopefully less now, more than they used to. God knows I used to hear it. I just had long hair, not even a full-fledged member of the community, right? But just for having long hair, my friends and family would take me aside and say, you're really going down a dark path. You know, what you're doing isn't right. And I'm like, it makes me happy to look this way. And they're like, yeah, but it's not right. So you should probably stop. And then you would think that, you know, you would say, well, Mr. Hartgrave, why didn't you just fucking get over it? And well, you know, you have to, but it's not easy. It puts that in your head. And you've heard that so many times from so many different people. When we normalize that sentiment, that's the problem. And that's my problem with him. He is normalizing this attitude where it is okay to just not like gay people, where it is okay to just, you know, use racial slurs. You're trying to normalize that. And he's normalized it to the point where in his chat, people in there are like, you have the quote that I like the most, right? The guy that says he won't let his kids.
Oh yeah. He says I'm a straight. No, it was actually the black guy that said it. He said, I'm a straight black Christian.
Okay.
I don't want my son being gay. And this is when I was like talking about watching Boyland isn't gonna make you gay.
This is in his chat. This is happening. He's watching this
Yeah,
happen.
it's in the chat.
Okay. He doesn't mention this, but this is happening in the chat right now while you're doing this.
Yeah, he ignores that part. Yeah,
Yeah.
but he sees it though.
Yeah. I mean, it's
I know
being
it's-
fostered. This is the kind of thing this is his community, which is our Marvel Strike Force community. This is being allowed to flourish there, which is my problem with it. Like, I don't like that that's happening. And I think that people enjoying his content should know that he fosters that he's into that. You want to go there and you want to be closed-minded. He's your content creator. This guy is for you. So, and that's fine. I mean, maybe closed-minded people need a content creator. He would be yours, right? Awful. And yeah, this guy in the comments, he said that he wouldn't let his kid watch like a gay content.
Boylon, because
Yeah.
it's gonna make him gay,
Make him gay.
and he doesn't want his son being gay.
Great. And that's happening in his job. That's nuts.
Because I don't hate anyone. I disagree with many people's life choices.
Disagrees with many people's life choices. I don't know, man. Who's hurting anybody? I mean, I guess he feels like gay people are hurting people, right? They're not making people, therefore they're hurting people. They're hurting society because they're not.
Which is
procreating.
crazy because they could just adopt. But I guess that doesn't exist.
No, not in his worldview. But you know what? I think he still has the right to live the way he's living. He has the right to feel these primitive things that he thinks. I think that's fine. That's okay. I just think that the community should know that this guy thinks this way. And I think he wants to tell them, but he's footing around it. He knows it's not popular. I guess it's because he's so straight and white, right? We're gonna get to that.
Apparently
We're gonna get to that.
Oh yeah, we got to get there.
We're gonna get there. All right, let's get to it.
That's their choice. So you have no idea what you are saying.
You're the uninformed one.
I didn't see the video.
Yeah, you're not woke, man. He's woke. You know what the fuck you're talking about.
5,000 IQ.
This is great content.
You can watch Boylan for fun facts. Fun facts about what? And actual numbers. So, so Boylan has actual numbers because he uses spreadsheets. Like everyone uses spreadsheets. Is that like revolutionizing? Boylan has like the most adult content out there. Like even Mobile Gamer makes better content than Boylan. And Mobile Gamer is like 700 years old.
Wow. All right.
I don't remember that. I do not remember that.
There's a lot to unpack here. We're gonna throw shade at Mobile Gamer, who is probably
First of all,
yeah.
Mobile Gamer's a wizard because he's 700.
That would be amazing.
He looks good for 700.
That would be a reason to watch him. I mean, literally, Mobile Gamer is like the same age as this guy. Same age as me. There's no difference. I think we're the same age. I could be wrong. The reason why I think we're the same age is because I do understand the seed of his mindset. It is where all these thoughts would begin, like in your mind. It's just that he never moves past that point. Like when you first hear about like transgender people using the bathroom and like using the opposite bath, whatever the fuck, who cares? Literally the answer is who cares? But when you first hear about it, you would be like, oh, that's weird. I don't know about that. That offends me. I can't handle it. And you do that on your own, like in a closet. And then you come out and you go, hold on, it doesn't actually matter where someone takes a shit or piss because I'm not going to look anyways. You know, it doesn't.
To be honest, I had
doesn't
that
matter.
mindset too at first.
Yeah,
I thought it was weird at first. But then I was like,
everybody knee jerks. It's a new thing.
everybody got a shit.
Yeah, everybody got shit. It doesn't matter where it happens. It's like, and you just let it go. He doesn't let it go. Like he just like harbors it
on your neighbor's yard.
And like this happens with every new thing that gets introduced to us. Like I think it's human nature basically. When it gets thrown in, it's like, gay people. What do you mean, men and men? What? Oh, men and men's weird. And then you're like, oh, it doesn't matter. It just literally doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, no, great. They're happy. Cool. That's all that matters. That's all that's important. Literally nothing else fucking matters at all. Yeah, why would it matter to me? What the fuck does it have to do with me? Does nothing to me? Okay, great. Moving on. You know? Maybe I'll feel that way someday.
Doesn't hurt nobody.
Doesn't fucking matter. Yeah. I find that society being more woke has been great for me. I don't know how it's been for you. I imagine it's been good as well. The more people who are more sensitive towards other races and cultures and other ways of life, I think just makes it easier for all of us to be who we are. I think it's great, which is why I'll make a video like this and put it on my channel, because I want to make more people feel that way and less people feel this way, where they're like, oh, I think it's okay to be like, I don't like gay people. Like, I think it's a better world if more of us are like, hey, it's fine. Doesn't matter.
Like, you gotta think, if he has one of his subscribers was gay, then they're like, oh,
Yeah.
he doesn't like me.
Yeah, it's rough, right? I mean, that would be one of the reasons why I do this, is because that's going to happen to many of his subs. I would imagine, I don't know, what is it, 5% at least of his subs are probably sitting there LGBTQ, don't even know this is a thing. They casually watch the videos, and they might even be like, yeah, fuck Mr. Fartgrave, right? I don't know what the fuck is going on. And then one day he's going to be like, I don't like gay people. And they're going to be like, what? Oh, shit. Mr. Hartgrave might have been talking about that. Oh, no. I got taken for a ride. I mean, I think by now everybody knows, but I don't know. I mean, he's got 6,000 subscribers. That's a pretty good portion of
Which is crazy.
the community. I mean, a lot of people subscribed back in the day and just haven't unsubscribed because who's got the time for that shit? So who knows?
His content's not even that good.
It really is.
I make better content than him.
And yeah, getting back to like what he's saying here about Boyle making worse content than Mobile Gamer and Mobile Gamer being 700. First off, Mobile Gamer, same age. Whatever. You're just hating on a guy for the way he fucking looks and dresses, which is like par for the course, I guess. And then saying that Boyle's content is the worst. I don't get it, man. Like, it's not. And the community has voted on that. Boyle is...
This is coming from the guy that says don't use Kestrel in tech race. So,
like, if you... Last time I checked, Boyle was the 4th most watched Marvel Strike Force content creator. And there's more than you would actually think. I keep an eye on this.
Spreadsheets.
They're really good spreadsheets. And it's not just the spreadsheets, it's the information that is on them. He has curated the information since the start of the game, and he knows when everything happened and all the values. So yes, I might have spreadsheets. My spreadsheets are bullshit compared to Boyle's. So when I need a number checked, I go to him, and that's why I tell everyone else to do the same, and that's why everyone does. And that's why you're seeing that's why he got accepted into the Envoy program and embraced by it, and everyone else is having them on the channel, because he just simply knows more about the history of the game than anyone else. This motherfucker included. Everybody. And it's great. Mobile Gamer, is his content better than someone else's? He's #1 guy. So it's hard to like say that anyone is doing better than Mobile Gamer, because he is literally the most viewed, the most watched, biggest Twitch audience. Whatever. It's like,
Actually, notice he didn't go for himself.
Yeah, no, it's not him. We all know it's not him. I mean, some of his videos are out right now. Like, this is what's interesting to me is I'll look at his channel and I'll see him post a Marvel Strike Force video up, and it will literally get under 100 views. I cannot physically release a Marvel Strike Force video and have it get less than 1,000 views. I can't do it. No matter how lame it is, no matter how off topic it ultimately is, no matter how bad the thumbnail is, that motherfucker gets 1,000 views. So we're all doing something better than this guy, basically. The only people...
Y'all better watch me when I start making MSF content too.
Damn right. We're going to all subscribe now. You have a channel now. It'll be linked down below. But yeah, I mean, for a guy that's been out this for over a year, the only reason why he doesn't have more views and the only reason why he's struggling right now is because it gets out about shit like this. Like, it's hurt him to be this way. And one of the reasons why Mobile Gamer's on the top is because he's not offending anybody on either side. He's not coming out and saying he's this or that. You can paint whatever you want on Mobile Gamer that you want to, and that's what professionals do. Mr. Hargrave, not a professional. I'm very much out there with my stances. This guy's hiding them, but we're all exposing it now, and we're all sick of it.
Zemo's a professional.
Gross. Zemo's a consummate professional. Yeah. Actually, he has problems. If Zemo puts out a Marvel Strike Force video, it will not get as many views. I get more.
Oh damn!
So I do kick Zemo's ass.
Zemo. We trying to support him.
Yeah, you know, we try. You know, I try not to support Zemo because I think it would get out of hand quickly. I'm actually trying to slow roll my own subscriptions because I know if I get to 10,000, he's going to wrestle me, and I don't want to deal with booking that. I don't want to deal with the logistics of that. I haven't figured that out at all. So make sure you do not subscribe, don't like, and definitely don't share this video because I cannot handle a Zemo wrestling match, please.
If you think that Boylan does good content, like, that says a lot about you.
What? What would that say about you?
She asked. What does that mean?
That's so fucking crazy. That's so fucking crazy. I mean, as a guy who's thrown shade at other content creators myself, I do feel somewhat like I'm in a glass house, but man, I've never quite phrased it this way. Like, it's not coming from that spot. Like, the most I will say at this point about other content creators is that I think it's important to find someone that is playing the game like you're playing the game. Like, that's important, I think. And if you don't, and my only concern is that you follow someone who's playing the game in a way you're not playing the game, like maybe spending like an insane amount of money on it, that can lead you to make really bad decisions yourself, mainly when it comes to life decisions like, you know, gambling addiction, impulse control, that kind of thing. That's what I worry about when it comes to the Marvel Strike Force content creator. I don't think that's his concern at all. He's just like, fuck these guys. I think that they make shitty videos, which is, you know, someplace I've never really been at with this. I mean, I'll say fuck this guy. He makes shitty videos, but that's only because he spews like bullshit. Like, that isn't Marvel Strike Force. Yeah.
You give reasons at least.
Yeah, we try.
Which is sad.
It's sad to like Boyle.
What I find impressive is that you guys tokenize Boylan. You like him because he's a token for you.
Wow. All right. So that's offensive. Like, there it is. There it is. So Boyle
doesn't even make sense.
Boyle is a token. He's our token gay guy. And that's why we like him. That's the only reason. We're all marks. And Boyle came out. He's not, you know what? The thing about Boyle, and he's on to this. He knows this. He actually asked him in an email. He's like, I don't even know if you're actually gay. It might be an act. He suspects it's an act, and I do too. Because clearly Boyle just came out here and dropped the gay card to get all of our love and support. He's a clever motherfucker. He's playing all of us for fools. Token gay Boyle has worked us all. He was Kaiser Soze all along.
Gay card.
Got the gay card, right? This couldn't be further from the fucking truth. Like, this is so insane. That is not the fucking case. We like Boyle because of his information. Hands down. It's not his production values.
He does make the best spreadsheets.
He makes the best spreadsheets. It's not about his production values. It's not about his delivery. I think he'll even admit that shit is lacking. He wants to improve it. Support him.
His information is second to Tana's, actually. I would dare say.
I would say I prefer it. I prefer just about everything he does. Just unbiased before I even started working with him, right? And I don't even agree with him all the time. We argue about shit all the fucking time, especially when it comes down to what to be mad about. We're mad about totally different shit. The community can never agree about that, and I can't agree about that with him either. But I can't argue that he knows what the fuck he's talking about, and he'll actually care enough to show you the math, do the math, and connect some dots for you, which is pretty rare around here. Nobody really cares as much as Boyle.
If he wasn't a token like me, I'm not a token for anyone. Straight white male.
You're a token for people who are bigoted, like literally.
And white male.
Also, I don't know, man, about your claims. I mean, this is clearly a man with a foreign accent, and he says it a lot. I don't know if you would fit in with the, red hat crowd. I don't know if you would. So I don't know. Maybe that's why you're yelling from the rafters that you don't like gay people, because that attracts that crowd. And maybe that's why he's yelling from the rafters that he's white.
Male.
Maybe that's why he's like, that's why he's like saying that he's white so fucking much, so that, yeah, token bigot white male. Like, I guess so. I mean, that's what I keep saying. I'm like, if you're like that, I guess this is your guy. And understand that by liking this, by watching his videos, you're basically outing yourself that way, whether you know it or not. That's why when I first went to watch one of his videos, my chat said, no, do you know who that is and what's going on? And I'm like, no, I don't know. And they're like, yeah, he says some shit. Like, he's got some weird takes, man. Like, in my mind, there's no information that he has that I need that is worth sitting through, that worth simmering in the pot that he sits in. You know what I mean? I don't want to be with his crew. I don't want to be in his comments. I don't want to tell other people to watch his videos. That's just me. It would feel weird for me because I'm so open. I do like gay people. I don't use racial slurs. And you notice I'm not saying that he doesn't like black people, right? I'm not saying that. He's very insensitive towards, black people, brown people in general. I don't know what the fuck is going on, why he calls himself white when he is clearly ethnic himself. I don't know. I don't say he hates them, though. I've never said that.
I like how Spartan put it.
What's
if
Spartan?
He's white, my saturation must be turned way up.
Right?
It's funny that you say that, Spartan. Keep watching.
I don't know. Yeah, here, let's play it off.
I'm no token for anyone.
Fuck me.
And you guys
All right,
love
look.
Boylan because he's...
Look, on the same token, okay, Mr. Hartgrave. White and straight, right? I've shown my kids. They came from somewhere. I didn't adopt them. All right, look, white and straight. I'm not a token for anybody either. How come I crush your views? How come every video I put out crushes your views? Hands down. What the fuck? Then where does this argument hold up? That you're being so victimized.
So does Mobile Gamer.
Yeah.
So does
fucking
Reminex.
Mobile Gamer.
Tony Scangili.
Come on. What the fuck are we talking about? Tony Scangili does consider him part of the LGBTQ crowd. Just
well, I'm talking about the race part.
yes. But
but he said straight, so yeah, never mind.
He might be a token as well. I don't see this though, because it's not a thing. Like nobody even says it. Like as far as we know, everybody here is gay. It wouldn't fucking matter. Like nobody is really talking about it. Yeah, we don't know.
Your token. If he wasn't your token, you'd not care about him.
That's not true. It's not true. I'd say people only really... I'd say there's still a good deal of people that watch Boyle who don't even know he's gay. He didn't know.
I didn't know he was.
He didn't know.
Until this.
Yeah. This was probably the biggest thing. He even had a video where he came out. Nobody watched it. Those videos don't get views.
Yeah.
Okay?
I never saw that video.
This video talking about this, that got a lot of views, and that's when everybody knows. Look, I don't want to put words in Tony's mouth, chat. You got to go talk to Tony about it. Or don't talk to Tony. Doesn't fucking matter. What does it fucking matter? Why the fuck do we care? It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter.
It's like how some people use black people. Some people use black people because they are their tokens. They can use them. Oh no. We need the token. That's why you like them.
Ramen, this one's hitting close to the heart.
I mean,
I don't know what to tell you,
if
man.
That's the case, I would have more views.
I don't tell you.
What's going on, people?
So
y'all heard him, right? I'm black and I'm a token. So go watch my videos because y'all have to. He said that's what he said.
Well, I feel
5,000 IQ.
I feel like the finger's going to get pointed at me right now because you're sitting here on my channel. Like, what am I supposed to do? Not have you on because you're
Which means
because of your skin color? What the fuck is that? How do I avoid being accused that you're on my show as a token? I've asked Goofy to come on my show repetitively. We don't have the schedule. I don't know who everyone is.
2 tokens? That's selfish, Mr.
2
Heartbreak.
tokens.
That's
Yeah, I'm
a
gonna
fart
hoard
face.
all the tokens, motherfucker. Yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's more of an issue that we don't have more people of color represented across the spectrum. I think we need as many people as possible. I think if that means maybe supporting someone just because they're a minority or whatnot, why the fuck not? Why the fuck not?
I'm say,
The
why
white
not
man,
help him?
why not help him? The white man has had his day. I think we're good to move on. I think it's time to open up the doors. Who gives a shit?
Yo, what's up? Greetings from Germany. How are you guys doing?
All right, so we're not going to say that he's racist, but we are going to say there are a lot of German people in his chat. Apologies to the Germans. They're probably not the racist Germans. If they're watching him, they're probably, yeah, I don't know.
In Germany.
I'm German, by the way. Just to throw that out. I hope you don't think of me differently now.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think mostly of German descent. I'm not from Germany, but I'm mostly German.
I'm half Dominican, guys. If y'all hate me, I understand.
So that's why it's fine. As he'll say, he spent some time in Africa, so he can, use racial slurs. I am of German descent, so I can make poor German jokes. Okay? That's how it works.
Zemo is German, isn't he?
That's how it works. I don't know what Zemo is. I still can't figure it out. Is he strong bad? Is he German? I don't know. Is he a Mexican wrestler? I really have a hard time placing where Zemo is from or what his race is. I mean, as far as we know,
does kind of scream luchador.
as far as we know, Zemo was the first person of color on my channel and is my true token. I don't really know.
Doing
Okay,
your part for the
Ramen.
community.
That coming from someone with that name, Ramen Face, it's just so hilarious, man.
What just happened?
He said, my opinion is hilarious because our name is Ramen Face, which, I mean, I thought it was a pretty funny name when I made it. I was sitting at
understand.
McDonald's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I was homeless, and I was like, boop, that's going to be the name of the channel.
Hey, inspiration strikes. I don't know why he's bagging on your name. He likes to make fun of names. He's got like a real kind of fifth grade kind of sense of humor.
I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Daratik?
I don't try. I think we refer to it as idiotic humor. I think is what we call it. Yeah, idiotic.
That makes more sense.
I watch Rexy sometimes. And I don't say anything about it. Rexy has interesting opinions. Rexy content is a lot better than Boylan's content. Maybe it doesn't deep dive so much into the numbers, but his opinions are a lot better. Rexy is a lot smarter than Boylan. No, it's actually cool. Like, I don't mind that people come here to troll, because that gives us topics to talk about.
Yeah. So why aren't you talking about him? Awkward silence. That gives us something to talk about. Crickets.
I don't know why he even mentioned Rexy, to be honest.
Oh man. My whole crew is with you. Oh man, it's unbelievable. I have been in so many European countries, and in Germany I have been for like only a few hours. I need to visit you guys there. Like many, man, I lived in Africa. It's funny when people call me racist because I have lived in Africa for a very long time.
Well, there you go. He's exempt. He lived in Africa. Totally exempt. There's no racism in Africa. Doesn't exist there.
When you live in Africa, you get a honorary black card. Just a
You're good,
little
you're set.
FYI, in case you didn't know.
I didn't know that. I need to get me one of those. But yeah, and apparently then you can say whatever you want. You can sit there and just use racial slurs as much as you want because you lived in Africa. That's crazy. Who knew? He should really get a shirt that says, I lived in Africa, so that we can all calm down.
Mm.
I
Can't be
would-
mad at him. Live in
That would
Africa.
can't be mad at him. I live in Africa.
Maybe I don't understand Americans so much, but black people from Africa, I have tons of friends there. And I actually understand them. I understand their values and their culture. And when people call me racist or whatever, it's just laughable. It's just that easy offense that everyone says, oh,
All right, just to clear it up, I try not to call him racist. It's hard when he casually uses racist slurs and then tells people to get over it. That is something that he does things that racist people do. So I have to apologize for calling him racist because you do things that racist people do. There are racist people in your chat and you don't remove them, right? Like, that makes it hard for you to distance yourself from being racist when you associate with people who are racist and when you use their language. Does that make it difficult for you as well, Ramen? You probably spent more time with them than I have at this point.
Oh, unfortunately, the brain cells they were dimming at this point.
When someone calls you a
I wanted to see how long
slave,
he was going to bring it on.
when someone calls you a slave and accuses you of working on a plantation and is aware of your ethnicity, is it hard for you not to think of them as racist?
That's a hint that they may be 2% racist, I would say.
A little bit, right?
But oh no, wait. No, he lived in Africa.
Lived in Africa.
I forgot.
But
He lived in
you
Africa. He lived in
know,
Africa.
he lived in Africa, so that gives it a pass. Now you think he's just like very open-minded.
Yeah, now he's just funny. Yeah. Like Bruce Willis on the third Die Hard movie.
I mean,
had that sign.
I think to get more into this, like I've said, I've never really gotten that much in. I know that he said, I mean, I've directly quoted him saying things about, basically my main issue with him is that he likes to talk crap about Boilan because he is gay. Or now just because he thinks his videos are crap and that people only watch them because he's gay. Like, these are all really, really bad things to say about someone that make me kind of disgusted. So those are my main points. Like, this stuff about the racist stuff he says, I do feel that the racist stuff he says, he thinks it's funny. He thinks it's funny. It's not. He thinks it is. And the people that are watching his videos that know that he says this stuff, they also think this is funny. You see, maybe you're not racist, but you're making racist people laugh. I really try hard not to make racist people laugh. And if I am making racist people laugh, I like to stop immediately. That's kind of where I go. Yeah, pandering. This is very good. My chat has said, yeah, you're very much pandering to people who are racist when you are casually dropping racist slurs and shit like that. It's not right. And yes, actually tokenizing Goofy. He's like, no, I like Goofy. Goofy's one of the good ones. Like, motherfucker, you're like literally doing the thing that you were accusing people of doing. It's ridiculous. Oh, Goofy's here, Goofy.
Hey, Goofy, we were just talking about you. Also, Goofy, I don't think Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I'm sorry.
Oh no. Now, does he actually say that the community, because I know he definitely said that the community view Boilan is the community's token gay. He said that. Is he actually going to say that Goofy is the community's token black, or is that not a thing that he says?
Because in the chat, I was like, "What do you mean token black?" And then that's when he brought up Goofy, because I never said Goofy. I never once said Goofy.
Okay.
So I was like,
so he implies it, but he doesn't say it
Goofy
explicitly.
Yeah, because we were talking about Boilan. He said that Boilan is a token because he's gay.
He says that very clearly.
Yeah, he said that, and then I was like, "What are you talking about tokens?" And then that's when he started talking about Goofy, and I was like, "Okay, I didn't say Goofy at all."
He's like, "Oh, let me think about other tokens." That's not right. It's not right, Goofy. He shouldn't be putting you into that sentence. That's not the right spot. It's not why we like you. It's not at all.
Racist. Like, I'm from Europe. I don't care if someone calls me racist. I'm used to that. It's normal.
I mean, he seems rather bothered by being called a racist for someone who doesn't care if they're called a racist. I don't understand. And plus, I really haven't tried to say it. I've been trying to be very clear that he just says racist things, like that racists would agree with. That's all. Remen's here too. He's empowering others to be the worst part of themselves. He's granting license. Yes, that's the problem. Remen nailed it. Yeah.
Remen is here?
Yeah, Remen is here. So yeah, 100%. Like, by not abolishing these things, by not avoiding racist slurs, you are promoting that element in our community, and we take issue with it. That's the problem. And yes, he clearly embraces toxic masculinity. Another thing that we're just not fans of anymore in society. Like, I don't know any other content creators
22
that are really into toxic masculinity. I'd say the most masculine of us, probably Valley, right? Dude works out, does martial arts. I wouldn't necessarily call him toxic. Like, I think he avoids it, you know? Like, doesn't seem to be a thing.
People from America, they get, oh my God, no.
This is a good point. My chat says, if you're used to being called a racist, I have bad news for you.
You may be racist.
Yeah, you might be a racist if, right?
Oh, calling me racist is like the worst thing ever. Like, who cares?
Okay.
Go about your day. It's not what people call you that make you that thing. It's how you treat people. If I treat people bad, yeah.
How is this not treating people bad? I mean, he just talked shit about Boyle. I mean, he said that he thinks that Boyle is self-destructive for his lifestyle. What the fuck do we need him to do? Like, go to their house and punch them? No one's doing that. Like, how bad can we be to each other as, like, content creators? I mean, he's doing it. You're doing the worst shit.
You can call me that. And that word will have value. But if you are calling me that, and I don't do anything bad, you are just acting like a stupid person. You are just being stupid. That's what you are. Yeah, why? JK Broly, that was very fun.
Yes, I mean, he would be our token bigot. I use the term bigot. I feel that he is bigoted, and I believe that that's an accurate term for him. I don't want to call him a racist. He might think he's being funny. He's not funny, and he is saying racist things. But does he have hate in his heart for people who aren't his same race? I don't know. Probably doesn't care that much. Seems to track. Is he homophobic? That might be, it might have something there, but mostly he's bigoted. He does firmly believe that he is smarter than other people, that he's better than other people, and what he likes to refer to it as is toxic masculinity, and that's how he embraces it. He embraces his bigotry by calling it toxic masculinity. He very much believes that he is superior to others. He knows that they live their life wrong. He doesn't agree with it. He would like to help them get help. He's nice. But yes, he's very much, I wouldn't say white supremacist, because even though he says he's white, he's really quite foreign. I don't think white supremacists would let him into their reindeer games. You know what I mean? It would be difficult for me to see white supremacists be like, oh yeah, this guy's one of us, brother. We're going to go do some white power shit with this guy. I don't think so. But yes, I would say bigot would be the term that is most applicable to him. And that's the one that I use the most. If I've used other ones, I truly apologize. That's just me talking loosely. Please understand that that is semantics. Bigot is the term that we use to describe this kind of person.
Why do you hate Duarte? I thought hate was bad. Is it okay when you do it? Yeah, that's true. Why you hate other people? Don't be...
The most I've ever hated him is when he hijacked my live stream. That gave me hate vibes. That pissed me off. because that seemed really shady. Like he asked me, "Hey, do you want to collaborate?" And I said, "Fuck no." And then he was like, "Who happened? Bogo, did he join right now?" Oh, he joined my Discord. Can my mod on Discord please ban him from my Discord? It's that easy. I guess this
Also,
he just fucking joined my Discord.
I would like to go on the because he just said that I hate him.
Yeah.
Because this is him reading my chat. I
Please.
never said that.
Yes, very much. This is I wanted to give you a forum to respond to this as well because you don't really have a forum. You have a starting up YouTube channel. So yes, please dispute any claims that were said. You never said that you hated him.
No.
No.
And I said, you shouldn't have a platform to spread your hate.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. I don't think he should spread hate on his platform. I think he should stick to Marvel Strike Force and shut the fuck up about all this. I strongly feel that. And I'm not trying to promote him right now. I for those of you who have missed on the live stream, I'm not making this to put up. I'm doing this and then it's coming down off of Twitch. It's going into a file and this gets put on YouTube only when he's done something else. Not right now, because he did this and then he pulled this from the internet and I support that. I don't want to promote this. I don't want him to do more of this. I don't want a back and forth between us. It's not a fucking collaboration. It's just, I wanted Ramen to be able to respond to it, to tell his side of the story, because he's going on public forums right now and saying outlandish shit, implying things about me. I'd like that all to stop. If it stops, I don't give a shit. This never sees the light of day. It was just for us and the 106 people here. Whatever.
Oh, 306 people.
Yeah, good to see you.
Such a hateful monger. Why do you hate?
Oh, someone was asking how he hijacked my stream. This is all on, I'll link these videos too if this actually hits YouTube. All the other shit that I've done on this guy. It's all there.
The Patreon fee.
Yeah, I believe there's a more unedited version of my video with him in my Patreon. For just $1 a month, you can go see some unedited shit. One of the things on there is a more unedited version of some of the videos with him, which no one has watched. Just a disclosure, that did not get like more audience that way. It got less. What was I going to say? Oh, how he hijacked my feed. So this pissed me off. This is the time where I was like, yeah, I kind of hate this guy. I told him I didn't want to collab. He was doing a live stream on YouTube that I was intentionally not hijacking. He instead, while he was live streaming, pulled up my live stream and started up like some Inception bullshit on his channel. I don't think that's right. I know it's not like illegal. You can do it. Like you can literally stream the president giving a speech and react to it in real time. There's nothing illegal about it. But I think it's unethical because like when I'm streaming, this is a revenue source for me. I monetize this. And if you start streaming it on your channel, you are basically replacing what I'm doing with what you're doing and maybe driving people away from my channel. Yeah, it's not right. Remen probably knows more about it than I do because he's been doing this longer. My understanding of these things is a little loose at time. Once this shit is on YouTube, you have Creative Commons to react to it. And that's when I take over and will do reactions. I don't think I've ever reacted to anyone's Twitch stream because it just doesn't feel right. If it doesn't feel right, I don't do it. And that doesn't feel right. And it didn't feel right to have him take my stream as it was happening and display it on his stream. That felt very wrong and invasive. And I told him to fuck off and stop it immediately. And I banned him out of my chat. And that's very smart, Remen. Yes. Having a lawyer on staff is very good. I imagine we will all be there someday. So yes, that's what happened. And I don't think I've ever said, I hate this fucking guy. Except right then, definitely, I was very pissed off. That was very agitating to me. Probably my most agitated moment that I've been as a streamer.
You never said you hate me. Okay, I never said I hated other people either. So why are you doing this? I never said I hated anyone. So why you are saying You are doing exactly the same thing you are saying that I do. No, in that video, I never said that. Yes, I don't like. I don't agree with their choices. Not liking someone, it doesn't mean that you hate them.
Like, does he know we don't give a shit? Does he know that we were just as mad? Like, you don't have to say, I hate Boilan because he's gay. I don't like Boilan because he's gay. It's the same for me. It's literally the same for me. Like, that's crazy. It's either, yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, the chat knows it. Everybody knows it. Saying that, it's the same sentiment. It doesn't matter. You don't hate him. Like, I think everybody, look, I think it's clear. I don't like this guy. I don't like him. So I may as well hate him. You may as well say that I hate you. I don't like you. It's the same fucking thing. Like, does it matter if I don't like him or if I hate him? You think my audience gives a shit if I don't like him or if I hate him? I think at this point they would assume that I hate him because I keep making videos on him, right? I will say that I don't like him. The difference is I don't go to bed at night being like, oh, this motherfucker, oh, I can't believe these, fuck that. Like, no, I don't hate him. You know, like, I do this and then the stream's over and then it's like, I'm playing Dead by Daylight. Fuck this shit. You know, I don't care. Like, it's not even a thing. I move on. You know, it's not, I don't harbor it. So yeah, I'll say I don't like him. And yeah, sure. I don't think he goes to bed at night being pissed off that Boilan is gay. But on stream, he'll say that I don't like him because he's gay. And that's the problem that we all had. And that's the thing he said. And he keeps trying to act like we're trying to put words in his mouth and we're fucking not. We're repeating the things that he said verbatim. He's not the fucking victim.
He's not.
And I especially said...
Oh, this is good. Remen is clarifying. React streams are not allowed. So you are not allowed to react to someone else's stream. Right? It makes sense. It just doesn't... It changes where the money goes. If you change where the money goes, that's a problem. There are co-stream options, yes. And those options, I denied him. I said, no, I do not want to collaborate. No, I do not want you on my channel. Like, no. I want this. I want to have control. I want to be able to stop you when you get offensive and shut you down because that's my comfort level with this. Remen, actually, you can talk to me about this. We're actually doing something right now that might be a little sketch. I wasn't sure. He pulled this down. Before he pulled it down, I saved a copy, and that's what I'm reacting to now. I've seen other people do this. Is this okay? It feels gray area to me. He did upload it. It was available. It's gray area. I agree, Remen. It is gray area. And I don't intend to put this on YouTube. And I do intend to private the stream as soon as it's done because I know this is gray area. And I'm really only going live with this if the next step happens because I can't be reactionary with him. I can't be every time he does something, I come do something immediately. It's much easier for me to have this in my pocket and be like, oh, he did that thing? Well, fuck it. Here it goes. You know, then we'll throw this live.
That I have reasons to feel uncomfortable around gay people.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, so he's stepping into this again. Do you know what he's referring to here?
I actually don't.
Okay. I do.
I didn't even, what did I say?
Yeah, this is unfortunate. He had a bad experience. He had a bad childhood, and I feel bad for him about it. Everybody
had a bad childhood too.
Yeah, everybody had bad childhood. So he doesn't like gay people. He has a problem with gay people because he had a troubled childhood where, you know, things happened to him that did make him have a hatred towards people who would, I don't know the best way to say it. You know, I feel really bad putting words into his own mouth. He should tell his own story. He took it down. So he might be uncomfortable sharing it at this point. I don't really know.
I'll say this, Mr. Hartgrave,
yeah.
and I'm just going to say this in the chat, you'll understand. Boy Scouts, and that's all I'm going to say.
Sure.
It happened to me too.
Okay.
I don't know about what happened to him, but it happened to me.
All right.
But do I hate gay people? No.
You've overcome it. which is
I did. When it happened,
Which is
I
great.
was like, well, that was unfortunate.
that's
And then I moved on with my life.
well. I applaud your bravery in talking about it here, and I am very happy that you are not holding on to that. And I don't.
I mean, why hate people because of what happened with one person? Actually, it happened. Well, there was another time, but again, not. I mean, that's like if like when they say, "Oh, black people are thugs because that black person robbed somebody." Like, what? You can't hate.
Yeah.
Don't hate the many because the actions of a few. Something like that. You know?
And I'm going to go further. Okay, let's say this happened, and let's say you do feel that way. Do you need to fucking tell your 6,000 goddamn subscribers that? Like,
No.
without the context? Like, fuck off, man. Stop it. Like, why do you got to throw shit at Boyle because of how you feel about it when you know that you're, like, biased? Like, he's admitting that he's biased. Yet he has to keep throwing shade. Just stop it. Never do it. Apologize for it. Like, that's what I'm missing here. That's what we're really missing here, is some kind of apology. Not once in the 6-hour live stream did he ever apologize for saying that he doesn't like Boileon because he's gay. He unapologetically believes that his platform allows him the right to say that and to be heard saying that. He's fine with that. And that's really where we take issue. That's really the argument that we're having. You can feel that way.
Did you not see?
All that shit.
Did you not? Or you don't remember he sent Boileon that terrible email?
Mm-hmm.
It was one of the most backhanded
It was bad.
apologies I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I guess that was the apology, right?
It was like, "I'm sorry, you're gay."
Yeah,
And what did he say? It was
Really bad.
stupid.
really bad. All right, here we go. There's not much more, right? You do eventually leave the chat.
Yeah, I was when it was some story he was explaining, and I was like, "Ooh, I gotta go." The one brain cell I'm holding on to is fleeting.
Good deal. Good deal. And yeah, and once again, nobody, please don't feel the need to do this and go troll him or bait him into this. He doesn't need
Yeah,
the help.
I don't even know why I did it.
He
I
really,
shouldn't even have done
he
it, to
really
be
needs to
honest.
shut the fuck up. Like nobody, just make your fucking videos on Marvel Strike Force that we all ignore. It's fine.
Keep talking about how Kestrel doesn't belong
I have
in the
reasons
tech
to feel
raids.
uncomfortable about those people. So it's not that I hate him. I never said, and I don't hate him. Boylan actually should be a better person, because I sent a message apologizing to him, and he hidden that fact.
Well, there it goes. There it goes. It's all on Boyle, really. Boyle fucked up. Boyle fucked up.
Just let y'all know that message was him saying, "Boileon, it was. I'm not gonna quote it because I can't quote it, but it was basically saying, "Boileon, I'm sorry you're gay," and then you took offense to me saying I don't like you. That was basically what I said.
Well, and it's his bad for not responding the right way to that. Absolutely.
He should have accepted it.
Yeah.
Indubitably.
But that doesn't matter, because it's not good for the conversation. Oh, Dwartik actually sent a message apologizing to Boyle.
This is all good content, man. Like, this is so juicy. Like, yeah, keep going. No, it's all great. It's actually wonderful you sent that email. That email in itself was a fine piece of content. We have talked about all of it. Like, I don't think there's any part of this story that I haven't unturned or hid or slighted. Like, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Remen, thank you so much for the support on this. Yeah, I don't mention him. I don't say his name. I don't put his name in my mouth. And thank you for supporting the fact that when he makes hateful content, we react to it. Yeah, it's really, I feel that, like, I was sitting with my wife before I did this. I debated this. Ramen, I called Ramen. We talked for a half hour about it. I was really on the fence. I was like, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if this is right. I'm still, going to take this down, not going to post it immediately. I don't want to be reactionary with it. I don't want to jump on this guy. It's not what this is about. But when I talked to my wife about it, I said, well, who else is going to do it? Who else is going to do it? Nobody else has the platform to say this shit, to expose this at all. So he's going to keep doing this shit and then hiding it and doing it and hiding it and saying little jabs here and there, talking about slavery and plantations or whatever the fuck he's going to go on about, being casually racist, being casually insensitive. He's not racist. He's just saying racist things. Being insensitive, pushing this agenda, making these people feel okay in our community who should not feel okay. Bigots, racists, homophobes should not feel okay in the Marvel Strike Force community. They should hide who they are. It should be a shameful thing, in my opinion, to be that way. You should want to get enlightened. You should want to get woke. Being woke isn't a fucking horrible thing. If I had to run a plantation, I would run a woke plantation. That would be the best kind of plantation to run, I would think. By the way, his words, not mine.
Yeah.
I would not run any plantation. Motherfucker, the conversation that we've gotten into. But yes, I was talking to my wife and said, who the fuck else is going to do this? Anybody else is just trying to run a Marvel Strike Force channel. And if they put a video out like this, they're going to get all this backlash and it's going to hurt their bottom line and it's going to be a problem. My audience loves this shit. They'll click on this, watch this. They're into this. They like Mr. Hartgrave talking like this. I have people who support me on Patreon because I do shit like this. So I'm the fucking guy.
Patreon, y'all.
It's me. It's just fucking me.
I can subscribe, by the way, if you haven't already.
Thank you, Rob. I'm going to always have you here as my token. Man that says like and subscribe. That's all. I don't care. That's my job. I don't care what your race or sexuality is. I just really need someone that says like and subscribe a lot. I think that's great. We should all have such a thing.
And subscribe.
All right.
Do that now.
But yeah, I mean that's what I came to on it. I'm like, look, if I don't do it, it literally won't get done, or the person doing it is going to take a hit. So fuck it, I'll do it.
And he hid this fact. Why would he hide this fact? Because he's hiding, because he used all this drama to promote himself.
No, he didn't hide that fact at all. He talks about the letter in his video, doesn't he? He talks about the email.
He does.
He totally does. He reads it. This is insane. No, none of it was hidden. We haven't hidden anything. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I'm making this video too, is because he keeps trying to drag my name through the dirt, Boyle's name through the dirt, Remen, whoever. And it's just bullshit.
And that victim card, pretty strong.
None of us have had to blow any of this up. I'm full on just playing the statements now because I don't want to be accused of, twisting his words or whatnot. I'll just play his fucking words. You make up your own mind. If you don't think any of this shit is that big of a deal, fuck, I don't know. I guess you're a fan.
You saw how many subscribers Boylan got and how many views his videos got after that?
Yeah, people wanted to support him. I mean, people were like, oh, I haven't subscribed yet. Let me do that. This guy's cool. Let me directly unsubscribe from him and subscribe to Boyle. That's all it was. I mean, basically you do anything noteworthy and you're going to get subscribers. Like, that's just how it works. I mean, quite honestly, I believe I lost subscribers. I had some, people in my community who I'm happy. I'm glad they unsubscribed. Like, if you're watching this right now and I'm pissing you off, unsubscribe, motherfucker. You don't belong here. I don't want you watching my Marvel Strike Force videos. You fuck off. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
We don't need your views.
I don't do this for the money, so whatever. I don't give a shit. I don't have to worry about offending, people who don't like me, saying that I don't like racist, bigoted shit. I would rather have a safe space for my audience than to make more money. That's more important to me. But yeah, Boyle did great because Boyle was very brave. Boyle just came out and said everything. To many people, it was his coming out video. He had an official coming out video, but then this one was like definitely bigger. Like this got more attention.
Yeah, because I didn't even see that coming out video. I feel kind of bad. Yeah,
people didn't see the coming out video, but they saw this and then they really respected it. And that's why they liked him. Because I guess he's a token. I guess it made him feel good. It made him feel good to like a gay content creator. And I guess that's a horrible fucking thing, right? That's horrible.
I liked him before I thought he was.
It's horrible. Yeah, no, I subscribed before I knew anything. I said, this man has spreadsheets. Subscribe, like, share.
Nice spreadsheets. Nice
spreadsheets.
You should just get your facts straight before you come here to troll. Like, I find funny, like, I've been doing YouTube for a long time, and whenever someone comes to troll, that's the funniest thing ever for me, because I love when people come to troll. Because you have no idea what you are saying, and it's so easy to counter what you're saying. So
so far, he hasn't countered shit. So far, he hasn't addressed anything, apologized for anything, or caught us in any kind of thing. No lies. I mean, he's making shit up.
He is.
If we're talking about someone making shit up, I mean, he's absolutely making shit up.
I never want views from people like you. So you are actually someone else. So you are actually someone else on a fake account coming here just to attack.
He doesn't believe that you have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I even said, I was like, no, this is my account. This is Ramen Face. I'm not. I don't have a dummy account.
He's like, who are you? I don't know you instantly, so I think you are fraud.
Yeah, I don't know where you got that either.
That's awesome. That's awesome. If I don't know you, you're not important.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh my god. Oh man, Ramen, you need to try.
He thinks it's Remen. He thinks you're Remen. Does he think you're Remen or Ramen? He just said Remen.
He thinks it's. He never once says ramen. He says Ramen Face. I'm like, okay, all right. People out here eating ramen noodles. I want to try me some ramen noodles.
I think he's on to something now. Now he thinks it's Remen. Wow, that's awesome.
Harder, man.
He's trying to remember right now if he said anything really offensive about Remenex. Look at him. He's kind of sweating a little bit. Straight up.
The gears are turning slowly.
Straight up. He's like, have I been talking to Remenex this whole time? Oh shit. What did I say? What the fuck did I do? Is that why he hit it right afterwards? Did it kind of like, did he get the flop sweat?
This thing got privated 10 minutes after it got put up.
It was fast. I had a feeling I should get on it. I'm like, I should save this because I think this is going down. Remen, do you have the 6-hour tirade? I know a lot of people do. Are you one of the ones that has the 6-hour hate tirade that he went on, the live stream? I keep threatening. He has everything. Oh, shit. I know a lot of people do. All right, good. I know who to ask. If this keeps going on, I've threatened to get the 6-hour live stream and edit the most offensive bits and just play it. Like, I'm just like, if this keeps up where he keeps claiming that he's the fucking victim and he hasn't said anything wrong, we're just going to have to fucking do it. Yeah. Auto tune it, whatever. Oh yeah. He says horrible things on Discord too. Horrible things all over the fucking place. Horrible things to Ramen Face in comments that are public. Can't stop himself. Seems to be a real issue.
I'm a slave that works on a plantation. I mean, I work at UPS, but okay, it's the same thing.
You are not sure my race? You can be racist against anyone. It doesn't matter which race people are.
Well, that's a nice message to send out there.
You gotta. I don't know why he starts calling me racist. I didn't say nothing. I said nothing to the man. I didn't say anything about nothing. I literally just. I don't know why he's calling me racist. He's calling me racist.
Okay.
For context, he's calling me racist.
All right. Are you?
Oh, I'm racist to racist people.
I am very intolerant to intolerance, and that's one thing he does catch me out on. Is he's like, he's so intolerant. Why is he preaches tolerance, yet he is so intolerant? And I know it can be hard to wrap your head around, but part of being tolerant is being intolerant to intolerant people.
Tolerance.
It's part of it. I'm sorry. Like, I know it's kind of like oh God, my brain hurts when I try to think about that, but
it's like intolerantception.
Like, if I'm not intolerant to intolerance, then my audience will not feel comfortable. Like, I can't just have, you know, bigots in my chat being bigoted and be like, hey, you know, people got a free speech, man. You know, First Amendment. What am I going to do? Her. That's not doing it. That's not cutting it right now in this society. And this is not a free space. This is the Mr. Hartgrave channel. You fuck up around here, you're gone. I don't care who the fuck you are. You could be a day one subscriber. We've seen it happen before. Nobody here is fucking safe. You start talking some bullshit, you're gone. It's over. And that makes everybody else feel safe. And that's why we're here. It's what it is.
You can be, even a black person can be racist against other black person. And this is quite common in Africa, actually. This woman that worked with me, she was an accountant, and I was
it's fucking story time. How long have we been watching this? And this is like the first piece of content that we're getting. Like, really, I'm serious. We haven't had any content from him, and this is it. And we've been watching this for like 10, 15 minutes. It's fucking crazy.
Also, right before this, somebody in his chat told me to go kill myself. I remember the kill yourself was like right before this story, because I was like,
Jesus Christ.
kill myself? Suicide? Nani?
Wow. Wow. So that kind of shit is going down in his chat, which he's staring at because he's like looking at something, right? I mean, he's responding.
He was looking at the chat.
He's responding to every fucking thing that you say, right? And there's 20
So
people
he
in the
sees
room.
people.
And there's 20 people in the room. So it's not like his chat's popping off. I got 100 people in here. I see what all you little motherfuckers are saying, and I agree with most of it. But I'm looking at it, you know? And if somebody in here was like, die, motherfucker, you should go kill yourself, that motherfucker would be getting clapped right now. Like, there's no fucking way you can do that. Like, but he's like cool with that. He's cool with someone to tell you to go fucking kill yourself in his chat.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna and his response to that is to go into story time. That's great. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's a terrible story.
supervisor or whatever, and she was 100% black, like very, very black, like this, almost this color. But there was this other girl. She was from a different tribe. So this girl, she would have, she was like for example, this color. And the first time she went to work, this woman said like, "Oh, you are from this specific tribe, right?" And she said yes. And she was like, "Oh, you guys are all trash," and things like this. Like, you can be racist even in your own race. So who cares which race I am? I can show you my true color if you want. I will turn off the I will turn off the chroma key of not chroma key. What is this? The saturation of the camera, because I need to put saturation, otherwise my green screen doesn't work so well.
Sorry.
Did you want to respond to that? That I know that moment makes you happy.
So it's funny because oh damn, I forgot, one of your chat people said the saturation, but I just noticed he said she's very, very black, and then he pointed at, well, first nothing. And I don't understand what the hell that is. Then he pointed at his chair. I didn't realize that at first because I was actually holding groceries, walking home, trying to make sure my Mountain Dew wasn't about to slip out the bag because the bag had a hole in it. But that's neither here nor there. But what the hell does that mean? Well, we continue.
I don't know, but I like that he can adjust his camera settings to appear more white.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what setting can I? What setting? Logitech, can you do that?
I don't know if people don't actually know this,
something?
but I'm black. It's my camera that makes me appear this way.
Yeah.
I do have a setting.
And I
can
look
change
this
it, yeah.
way.
Right?
I am actually Korean.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true. A lot of people don't know that because I have this weird filter on that I have to use for my green screen, because or else, but I have to look like a ghost. I have to look like this. I have to look like a ghost. It's because of my camera. But if you really want to know, yeah, I'm quite
He
dark.
doesn't know vampires.
I'm quite dark.
He is
I'm
a
not
vampire.
actually a vampire. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
And he, I guess, has it on Middle Eastern.
I mean, what I'm doing is I'm working the token. I'm actually the token vampire. So, yeah, the token Marvel Strike Force vampire. And that's why I get all the views and likes that I do. It's not because of my content. Fuck no, that sucks. It's actually just because I play the token vampire card and people just like my shit out of pity and watch my videos for hours out of pity because they're like, oh, he's a vampire, you know, you got to do that. And then I feel better about myself when I like and subscribe to Mr. Heartgrave because I'm giving back to the vampire community that's been so persecuted for so many years, chased around with torches and shit. Yeah, it's, you know, but I just go with that. It's not, yeah, it's not true. I'm lying about it. I'm clearly very dark, but it's the camera filter, and I just
see. And Rexy, he already called Rexy the token black, so I'm the token Korean now.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
So
when y'all subscribe to me, you just know you're supporting
me
and my Korean heritage.
Smart
South
marketing.
Korean, by the way.
Smart marketing.
You are calling everyone stupid, like everyone is trash, everyone is bad, only you are great. Look what kind of mindset you have.
I said him. I don't know where he's getting this everyone.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was about.
Yeah, he's saying I'm calling everyone stupid. I said you're trash and you're spreading stupid hate mongering. I don't know where he's saying I said everyone.
All right, you got to understand that I think he thinks he's talking to Reminex. I think that he is totally confused and I think he's talking to Reminex. That's just my suspicion. I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Because someone actually did do that before. I think it was that's right, Run 7. His wife was on there. She thought that I was Reminex one time.
Ramen face, Reminex, I don't know, you know. It could happen.
You know, we look kind of just. I mean,
pretty much the same.
Beard's not there yet.
It's the camera filter. It's all the camera filter. If you turn down the gamma or up the gamma or the chroma key, I don't really know what it's called. The compression, whatever, and that saturation.
White balance. It's the white balance.
It's the white balance. You know, and you can look like anybody. It's absolutely true. You can totally change things. I think it's his microphone actually giving him that heavy accent. I think he actually sounds.
It is.
He sounds more like this if you talk to him. He's like, "I'm a good old boy," you know.
I do. Sometimes I reckon I plumb reckon I goddamn old. Okay.
There you go. It's the microphone. It's the it fucks it up. If you turn off the reverb, it sounds different.
My brother.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like he has a heavy accent.
You have everyone is trash. Everyone is racist. Everyone is this. Everyone is that. Everyone is hateful.
Yeah, no, not everyone. You. Yeah, not everyone. Actually, you're the only one. He's the only fucking one. No, there's no one else. There's no one else.
I never said everyone.
There used to be two, but not really. Like, look, everyone knows that Casino Man had his problems. Okay, and his main problem was he didn't know how to apologize. He didn't know how to apologize. Okay, he just sucked at apologizing. This guy doesn't even try to apologize. But yeah, Casino Man said it did a very unfortunate bit that he thought was very funny. Actually wasn't. Really offended a lot of people. Just like a lot of homophobic slurs. And I don't think it was in his heart. I think everybody knew it wasn't in his heart. And everybody was like, he just apologized for it. And then he came out and didn't really apologize. But he did do streams. He did do charity streams for LGBTQ communities. So fuck, man, he put his money where his mouth is. Like, say what you want about Casino Man and his incident, but he did come out and do like more than fucking I have done. You know, what have I done? He actually did charity streams and gave money to LGBT fucking charities. So cool. You know, that's the right thing to do. Maybe if I was in the shit like this guy, I would do that. I would say, yo, I don't have this in my heart. I'm going to do a fucking charity stream. I'm sorry I said that. Boyle's a cool guy. He said none of that shit. None of that shit. In fact, the only person that he reached out to collaborate with is me. Maybe because of the, appearance and straightness. I don't know. But he wasn't like, hey, let me collaborate with Boyle on and let me show you that we're not like that. No, none of that shit. Me. I don't want any fucking part of it.
But the only person here hating is you. You are the only person here hating.
That's not actually true. His chat was extremely hateful. Like, it's not actually true at all. His chat was like going rabid.
Yeah, they were like, you're not black. You can't be a black person. Kill yourself.
Yeah. Black people don't exist.
My word. My word, sir. My stars.
Wow. Wow. So there's actual hate in his chat, and he's like, "You're the only one hating." They're like, "Fuck this guy." I
Ignoring
hate
the
him."
hate.
He's not black. He's lying. That's Reminex. Unfucking real.
So I don't know, go get some ice cream or something, take a deep breath, go look at the ocean, relax. And
That was very elitist right there. Not all of us can go look at the ocean, man. Like,
How does he know I'm not lactose intolerant?
yeah, what the fuck? Come on, dude.
and try to understand that just because you hate everyone, it doesn't mean that other people also hate everyone.
Wait, now I hate everyone?
Just the fact that
I mean, you do. I mean, we do.
I mean,
We do.
I hate equally. I'll say that.
Yeah, we do. We're very equal haters, but yeah, I can't say that I'm not full of rage. You know, what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna live a lie. Sure, yeah,
I'm gonna say it's a Hargrave show. Gotta
yeah,
have some
fuck yeah,
rage in
Be
it.
angry.
you are not being polited, just the fact that you are not being polited, talking with us, that shows the type of person you are.
I mean, you weren't being very. He does have a point. You weren't there to be polite.
I was not. No.
You were there to throw shade. I mean,
I was, yes.
you were trolling, yeah. Which, you know, you can
I hopped
expect.
up in that bitch and was like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, I mean, I get it. You know, this guy has said some pretty unpleasant shit, hasn't apologized for it, used multiple racist slurs. Yeah, I would go there and be like, why the fuck are there people here? What's going on?
And that's literally all I said. I was like, "How are you not
Why the
banned?"
fuck are there people here? Who are you motherfuckers? Do you all know who this guy is? And they're like, yeah, we do. No, we're fans. We're into this shit. And that's the problem. Like, this little thing that he's fostering is real. Like, he has stands. He has dudes that are just into this and want him to be like this. It's crazy.
Because you speak with anger on the way you act.
People literally telling you to kill yourself.
Yeah. And yeah, that person definitely said it by this point. But he ignored it.
Is that it? Or is that the end of it? Is there more? Are there more hot takes?
40,
That's all I remember.
An hour and 49 is when I stopped.
Okay, yeah, we're at like an hour 40. I don't know how much more I can take. I think we've really plumbed the depths here. Are there any choice bits I'm missing here at the end? Is there any kicker? I don't want to miss anything.
There was something.
There was something. All right, let's keep going.
Go lick some windows.
Oh,
Deflect.
that's
I'm
what
not
somebody told me to
deflecting. I'm
fuck
addressing
up.
everything you are saying. How am I deflecting? I'm talking to you. I'm talking about the things you are saying. So how am I deflecting? Oh man.
Why would Medbay be right under Flight Deck 2?
Just questioning his alliance decisions now.
Doesn't quite.
Oh, the
That
music.
doesn't
finished.
quite bode well.
That is sus. That is clear.
Okay, let's start over.
You know what? It's probably a genius move, though.
I bet you have never once taken responsibility. Why would you say that? That's so weird. Like, you never took responsibility for shit. What are you talking about? I can tell you, when I was 12 years old, my mother, she owned a restaurant, and many times she would leave me the entire day, the restaurant at my responsibility. And I was 12, so that's an example of taking responsibility. But I don't even know, what does that mean, taking responsibility over shit? What are you trying to say?
Talking about your words, idiot.
Yeah, putting all
I don't
this
know
out
what
there.
this weird story mode is.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I think the responsibility that we're looking for him to take is that you are putting these messages out. You are fostering this little nasty part of the community. And why are you doing that? Like, why are you doing that? Like, is it for the views? I mean, it's not even working out that well. It's 20 people. You've got 20 people in your little corner. Like, we don't need that to grow, right? Why are you being so insidious? And why are you
Also,
throwing
is it too late
shade?
to? I'm sorry. Is it too late to call Child Protective Services? Why was he left at a restaurant
I
at
know,
12 years old?
right? No, I thought about that. I'm like,
Kind of
you did have
sussy.
a bad childhood, yeah. I was left alone a lot as a kid too. That's not disparage it, but yeah, certainly it's a little
I mean,
sus. A
not
little
not
sus.
to run a restaurant though.
It's probably been a lot of years since then, though. Yeah, that is true. The chat down here is like, 12 is probably quite some time ago. It's really hard to
Can you
say
even
that
reach
you're
the cash
still
register at 12?
responsible. Like, I don't know. And that doesn't sound like his choice. He wasn't like, Mama, I want to be in charge of the restaurant today. I am 12. Like, his mom was like, look, I got shit to do, kid. You take care of the fucking place.
Who the fuck are you?
I don't know. That's probably how his mom sounds. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Be getting fucking robbed. At 12, taking care of a restaurant. What? Money?
Look, I don't know what happened there. I don't want to make fun of that, but it doesn't mean you're responsible. It means your parents were sus. Like,
Yeah, but
it wasn't
that's
you.
a different type of
it
responsibility.
wasn't your fucking decision. You were 12. Make sure the place doesn't fucking burn down. I gotta go get some more smokes. Like, okay. I
Wasn't
guess
anybody even in the restaurant.
you're fucking responsible. I don't know what the fuck that means. I want to be a businessman. All right. Wow. I don't even know where the fuck we are anymore.
It's so
Oh yeah, his responsibility for his words. So yeah, you're fostering this weird little fucking community. We want you to take some responsibility for it. Stop saying this shit. And you're like putting down other content creators who are not being. I guess he's seen like, all right, let's just make it about me. He's seen me as doing the thing that he's doing, right? Except I'm not. At least in my opinion, maybe I'm wrong. Let me know. Maybe I'm fucking twisted on this. He sees me as being like this hateful force and that I am ruining the game. I've had this in my comments too from other people. They say, Mr. Hartgrave, you being so hateful, you being so the way you are ruining the game. You are twisting perceptions. Please stop. Right? And that's what we're kind of saying to him. I'm like, you are twisting people's perceptions. You are making people like against Boylan because he's gay and not for anything that he's doing. He's trying to say, oh no, I have very good reasons. We're all right in our own minds, right? And it's up to the public to figure out who's actually right. I won't figure it out on my own. He won't figure it out on his own. So I don't know if I can answer that question. I don't know. I don't think I'm ruining the community. I think I'm voicing for people in the community who are here anyways. And I think there's more of us.
And have gambling addictions.
More of us who are supported. And I've been embraced, believe it or fucking not. I mean, I've got people in here. I got Rem in here, Bendable Straws in here. Who the fuck else?
Rexy was in here a second ago.
Goofy Rexy was in here. I've done videos with Valley. Everybody. No one's doing videos with him. Tana's now in here. Look, Mr. Hartgrave, like him or fucking hate him. Tana's in here too. Tana's in here too.
Oh.
So look, Mr.
Tana,
Hartgrave.
I love Gambit.
Gambit. All right. Like him or hate him, Mr. Hartgrave has been embraced by the community. So whatever the fuck I'm doing can only be so bad. We have not embraced this man. And I think maybe this is the note we're going to end on is we are all in agreement. A group of people that do not agree all the fucking time. I don't always agree with Tana, Rem, Bendable. Nobody agrees about Marvel Strike Force. We're all cantankerous motherfuckers. But we all agree that this guy is not right. And he is the only one who thinks that he's right. No one else, other than like 20 people in his chat who think you should die, lovely people, think that he is correct here. And that's why this video is being made. The Marvel Strike Force community does not back this at all. So watch at your own risk. Deal with that if you have to. I will let you know as Mr. Hartgrave, and you can trust me, that the content that he's making is redundant. You don't need it. There are no original takes over there. There's nothing he's doing that you can't get elsewhere. Literally, the only reason to watch his shit is if you are bigoted and you want that kind of voice. That's really all there is. Ramen, what would you?
Kestrel in the tech raids.
Yeah, don't use Kestrel in the tech raids. Like, this is not a fucking hot take. This thing that he came up with that he's so fucking proud about with Lady Deathstrike, everybody in the top 10 knew this. Fucking everybody in this chat knew this. Tana knows this. Rem knows this. We just didn't tell the community because it's not advice for the common player. It's like whale and kraken advice. It's like high level advice. It's advice for like the top 10, not for like 99% of the player base. 99% of the player base needs to use Kestrel and does not need to tier 16 Lady Deathstrike. But yes, we all knew this in the top 10. It wasn't a big brain fucking thing. And most of his shit is like that.
5,000 IQ.
Yeah, most of his shit is not 5,000 IQ. It's just narrow-minded. And that's the whole thing. Maybe not a racist, whatever, but he is narrow-minded. And that's the problem that we really have here. I think that's all I have to say about it. I want to let you have the final words there, Ramen, because you know, this is kind of your forum, and I do encourage everybody to follow you. Get out there, make some goddamn Marvel Strike Force videos. Give us someone else to watch too.
I am.
You can specifically just.
I know y'all are getting bored from my Dead by Daylight.
I got bored of mine too. Don't feel bad about it. Nobody wants to watch us play Dead by Daylight.
So fun, but yeah, I need to get BlueStacks working. It's so slow for me. I don't know why it's so slow. My graphics card, I got the graphics card of a Nokia.
Yeah, I think you need a computer that has more chip in it than a Dorito chip. I think that's going to be important. Yeah. That's going to be very important.
I think my thing has the same processor of a Sega Dreamcast.
All right, look, hey, next time Raid Shadow Legends wants to hit me up for a sponsored stream, we might do it for Ramen Face here. And get him a computer next. He's the next member of the community that we're going to computerize. I
love saying Raid Shadow Legends. I can say that all day. I will sell my soul for a sponsor video.
You only have to do about an hour's worth. So it wasn't so bad last time. We did well. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Ramen Face. And God, stay off his fucking content,
Follow me on Twitch.
Don't feed the trolls.
Yeah, don't follow him on Twitch. No. Follow me on Twitch. Actually, is he even on Twitch?
No. If he is, no one watches. Look, no one's watching it. Okay? People are only watching it if it's extremely clickbait, and then they regret it because the information sucks. Or they'll tell you that the information is great and totally try to ignore the fact that he says horrible things and justify it by saying that he's such a fucking smart guy, which really lets me know where the community's at. And it's a very sad state of affairs when we're so addicted to a mobile game that we will ignore these kind of statements that are made just for our Marvel Strike Force fix. We don't need it that bad. We really don't need it that bad. All right, everybody.
No.
You can trust me. I'm Mr. Hargrave. This is Ramen Face. Grave Diggers. Keep digging.